Hey friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Raquel, aka Nurse Rocky, here on YouTube, and I share a bunch of different types of videos. I share videos about nursing, about beauty, lifestyle. I mean, it's just kind of all across the board. So if you are interested in those types of videos, then you are in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, like a video, comment down below. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know how to support a YouTuber. So go ahead and hit subscribe and join the H&R tribe. All those who are a part of the tribe, welcome back. Let's get into it. Today, we are going to be talking about travel nurse agencies. Y'all, travel nurses are 144% winning right now. We are winning, and I'm not out there saying that you know, we're not going through it, we're not on the battlefield, on the front line, you know, doing what we have to do, but financially we are winning. Like, let's just not even go around that topic, that detail. And we can't even front anymore because CNN wrote an article about us. So if we had haters before, baby, we got haters worldwide right now. The world knows the cat is out the bag, that we are in our bag. Okay, but seriously, travel nursing is getting so much more attention and so much more play than it has ever gotten before. Like, you got baby nurses jumping out the gate ready to travel. Like, it's out of control. And we can talk about the premature nurses jumping in and the future of healthcare in another video. We're not gonna talk about that. If y'all want to have that conversation, let me know down below. But yeah, so we are out here. We have been out there. 2020, they said, was the year of the nurse. Like, this is about to be the decade of the nurse. Okay, we're not claiming COVID for the next decade, but you know, hopefully we're gonna be in our bag for the next decade. Anyways, I've always been an advocate for travel nursing, and I 100% recommend for any nurse who who wants to try it and is ready to try it, to do it at least once in their lives. I'm grateful for the career and financial opportunities that it is providing a lot of people right now, because there are also a lot of people who don't have the opportunity to just pick up a job and pick up a high-paying job at that, you know, at the drop of a dime. So for that, we are grateful. With that being said, I've been getting so many comments and questions in my inbox, in my email, about travel nurse agencies, partly because of this video that I made a while ago, and really just mostly because a lot of people are looking up how to become a travel nurse online after hearing how much people are making these days. But so I just wanted to come on my channel and update my position on travel nurse agencies so y'all can stop emailing me. I love y'all, but stop emailing me, because number one, I have no loyalty to any travel nurse agencies. The agencies that I listed in that video might as well be null and void, because this is not a partnership. This is not a relationship. This is a transaction in my head, in my mind. So I know this sounds really cut and dry. I know this sounds really cutthroat and really savage, but this is the way it is. I wouldn't even recommend my True Staff Traveler because he was trifling. I hope he's watching. I would recommend my Aya recruiter, but you know, if you get in with her and she doesn't fit or gel right with you, or she can't match a rate from another recruiter, sis, bro, like, you got to go. Like, you gotta go and find where your opportunities are, where the money, the compensation. You gotta find all the little details that you need for your experience in traveling. And whoever I recommend, or somebody that I've went with on one occasion, may not be the person for you. I feel like it's up and down with travel nursing. One assignment, one agency can be the highest paying, another location, another agency can be the highest paying. So you really have to keep a lot of agencies in your back pocket and pull them out, compare, contrast, and really just go with whichever one suits you. And sometimes if you have a particular region or particular location in mind. Sometimes there's certain agencies that only work with that region and location, and so they specialize in that specific place so they can offer higher rates, or they have exclusive like hospital positions or hospitals that they work with in that area. So there's a variety of things that go into choosing agencies, recruiters, all contracts, all that stuff. So keep those things in mind. Another thing that I want to mention right now, especially with all this going on, like, yeah, you do want to match with different agencies, like their rates and stuff like that. But y'all don't get crazy out here, especially new people coming in. They hear rates like, oh, this person's making $10K a week. Let me go over to Idaho and tell my agent that he need to match that. It's not always like that. Like I said, there's so many variable factors that play into where you're going, what specialty you're doing. If you're in labor and delivery, I'm sorry, your rates are not going to be as high. COVID is not as prevalent in certain areas as it is in others. And so those also play a big part, especially right now, in the rates that you're seeing. So don't get too cocky, because you try and push too hard and you're going to get some pushback. Like, you're not going to get the opportunity or a contract if you're trying to be too crazy, too picky. Yes, I do say you need to be an advocate for yourself. Know what you want, know what you need, and don't settle in a lot of ways. But then in others, you can't get crazy. Know where you're working. Know your geographic. Know what's going on in that area. Match appropriately. Match reasonably, because some people are out here going in with crazy expectations. If you want 10K a week, you got to work under certain circumstances. That's it. You can't have it all. You can't. Despite what some of these nurses in Birkin bags are telling you, you cannot have it all the time. This is not Burger King. Okay? So don't settle for less, but also don't be a hot mess. Is that fair? Another thing, I'll also mention not to overcomplicate things. A lot of people, like I said, in my inbox asking me, I'm just starting and I don't know where to start. Google, baby. Like, we talk about this all the time here on my channel. God and Google got me here. Do not underestimate the power of Google. Like I said, back pocket the top 4 on Google search lists and go from there. Call them. Ask for reimbursement rates. Ask for whatever it is that you need. If you're going in and you want to go to a specific place, like, oh, I need a more local assignment that's closer to home that I can go back and forth to, or oh, I just want to be in California, oh, I just want to be in Seattle. If you just want to be in certain places, find those agencies that work with those areas, or do your research, but don't overcomplicate it. Find what you want. You want them to reimburse you for travel, for your plane or your gas mileage or whatever it is. Find companies that do that. Like, it's at this point, a lot of agencies are doing a lot of similar things. So you're gonna prolong your process 10 times longer by trying to wait on what somebody else says about this. Yes, you can ask for people's opinions. There are so many platforms out there. Facebook groups. Travel Nurse Gypsy on Facebook is like the biggest travel group that I know of, that you can just like spit out, hey, has anybody been here? Hey, how's this here? Use your resources, but don't overcomplicate it. Don't make it harder than it has to be. When I first started, I literally got on Google and typed in travel nurse agencies. I personally appreciated the agencies who listed their prices on their website, so I didn't have to waste my time talking to recruiters. If that's something that you're looking for, good. If you heard somebody else likes an agency and they're not very transparent on their website and you have to talk 10 minutes with a recruiter, do what you want to do. Do what you got to do. But it's really not as complicated as people make it. And then you also don't have to worry about wasting too much of your time right now because of COVID. A lot of agencies are expediting their onboarding process. So you can literally get in with about 4, 5, 6 different agencies in no time. Just, send in some documents. Sometimes you may do some annoying paperwork or online modules and stuff like that. But if you're okay with that, just to have some good data as to how much people are paying and really like be able to barter with agencies, do what you want to do. one agencies in your, one agency that you want to stick with and have a, foster a good relationship with, or 10 agencies. It is all up to you. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm no longer, telling people, hey, go here, go here. I don't even care about like referral that much to just be telling y'all to do one agency. Like, whatever works. I do love my Aya recruiter. She's amazing. And then one other recruiter that I really liked, but it's not personal, it's business. That's it. Period. Commercial break. If you do not know that I make and sell personalized tumblers, either y'all not following me or you sleep, or both. Like, y'all, I opened up a shop where I hand make and handcraft tumblers. So if you want one, whether it be similar to this one or something different, we can work together and create a bomb custom tumbler for you. If you want to know more about that, obviously you need to go over to Instagram and follow me there. Follow me on my personal page at Hey Nurse Rocky and my business page, H&R Originals. If you want to learn more about my mugs and get updates when new products hit. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. The last thing that I want to mention before I finish off this video is understand that somebody else's experience is not guaranteed to be yours. There are way too many people out here traveling. And every single person is going to have a different experience. I love traveling. I have a beautiful experience everywhere I go. Let me knock on something, right? But not everybody has that experience. And if you watch my other video where I talk about kind of like the myths of travel nursing and like the truth about travel nursing, how people talk about how they get dumped on and stuff like that, in some places that may be true. I've personally heard nurses talk about, oh, she can get whatever she wants. She can get whatever we give her because she's making X amount of money an hour or whatever. Like, they be knowing. At this point, everybody be knowing. So sometimes that makes staff a little bit salty, Sometimes that makes staff a little normal saline, but it is what it is. You got a job to do. And like I said, it's not personal. It's business. Just remember that. Don't be standoffish. Don't be rude, but it's not personal. It's business. Just be mindful during the process, trying to get too much input from everywhere else. Sometimes you just gotta go. Make an informed decision and go with it. So that's pretty much the gist of this video. I love all of you who have reached out to me about my travel nurse agency recommendations, but I have 0. I might send like a mass email out with my one recruiter that I recommend, but then again, you need to have multiple agencies that you bounce things off of. So that is kind of my updated stance on travel nurse agencies at the moment. All you need to do is know what you want out of your experience. Know what you want and need out of your experience and go for it. Pull the trigger, sis. Pull the trigger, bro. Like, just do it. Just go. If there's ever a time, this is the time. I don't know what else you need to make that decision to just put yourself out there and just try it. Yeah. And even if you're making less than John Smith who comes through the door with another agency, my guess is you still making bank right now. Like, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and that's the name of the game. But you're out there. You're gonna learn as you go. You're not gonna know everything about the process before you go. Just jump into it and ride and ride this money train, baby, because if you found this video helpful, definitely leave me a thumbs up, like this video, and hit that subscribe button. No better way to support me as a YouTuber. Also, if enough people are interested, I would love to create a VIP travel nurse intensive for people who are interested in traveling. Just kind of like 1 or 2 day event with me to kind of talk about some things and go over question and answer, things like that. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know. We might can get something popping off that. Anyways, like I said, if you made it to the end of this video, you a real one. And I thank you. I love you. Thank you for rocking with Nurse Rocky. And I will see you guys in my next video.